Hey, what's going on, guys? Good evening. Welcome to episode 13 of Cris Tales with love, support, and respect every 3 to 4 days. I am your host, Sadie Zach Dawson. If you guys want to catch more Cris Tales every 3 to 4 days a week, make sure you guys hit that support button and comment with love, support, and respect all together. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is all good together. Meet and greet new people one by one. Follow the instructions through YouTube, Twitter, and also Reddit anytime you'd like. Guys, if you guys have a Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter. It's Sadie Zach Dawson. You guys can tell me your first and last name information in one word, and let me know if there's anything you guys want to add or like to add. And also, guys, knowledge is power. Usually I would be live on I told you guys I would be back live tomorrow, but something that really got me surprising earlier today involving, I was supposed to work on a certain time, but we'll probably involve that in just a little bit. My two capital orders today, guys, is J and D, and my numbers are 824-656-00. If you guys have a Steam account, you guys can friend request me on Steam. The name is Zach Dawson93, and let me know if there's anything you want to add as well. Hey, what's up, Erica? How you doing tonight? Male or female, by the way. But on the guys with love, support, and respect, you guys can let me know if there's anything you'd like to bring or anything else compared. But on the guys with love, support, and respect, you guys can tell me what games you like to play on Steam. What if you guys are interested in playing any good stuff in between. Oh, male? Nothing wrong with that. But what's you been up to today, buddy? It's good to see you. But on the guys, if you guys are not into the Pixel remasters yet, for anything that's going more forward with Final Fantasy, if you guys are big fans of sports, music, anything, etc., let me know in the live chat. But on the guys, with love, support, and respect, if you guys have a Reddit, you guys can follow request me on Reddit tonight, kind of like Twitter. If you guys may, or if you guys will, numbers I've been playing MLB The Show 21. Oh, nice, that's good. What are your thoughts on the game itself, buddy? But on the guys, the only one I have on Reddit is Kevin, aka Tubichat. It's gonna be live in just 1 minute. That's why, guys, in just 1 minute, the same with Shorty's Getaway. But on the guys, with love, support, and respect, it's always 100% key. Having great content, thumbnails, banners, anything you guys can ever think of. But my Xbox just randomly just turned off. Oh, that sucks, buddy. So, how long have you had your Xbox for? Is it an Xbox One, X, S? What kind of Xbox system you have, by chance? But on the guys with love, support, and respect, so Kevin, Sorty, and Running Egg, the most important thing, guys, the most important rule to have is we watch videos in full. You guys can like the video, support, comment in full, tweet it out, tweet me out, share me out on Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. Well, guys, we actually have an IGN question for you guys. I'll get to that in a second. Oh, it's 2018. Nothing wrong by bursting the bubble, to be honest. And you guys can vote on Land at 33, The Great Summon at 14. But, how are you guys doing tonight? Welcome to the live chat. To Kevin, Running Egg, and Sorty. Now, you won't believe what the hell happened earlier today. I messaged one of my peers on Facebook. I told my opponent what happened. Pretty much this afternoon earlier today, and basically... Oh, Xbox One S? Nice. What are your thoughts on the system? And to be honest, guys, you know how I was supposed to work 2 to 10 today. Apparently one of my drivers did not pick me up today because I wasn't sure if they were going to pick me up early on time or not. And basically, they honestly did not have me on the list. So I called Walmart. To be honest, guys, I called Walmart a little bit and told my coach what was going on. So I pretty much got little things resolved. Oh, shit, buddy. What's going on with your Xbox? Do you have to restart the S or something? But on the guys, with love, support, and respect, there's always not much of a tender opportunity for it. But other than that, my content's been pretty good, popularity's been pretty good. Since I've been on YouTube for a little over 5 years, and I've been on Twitter for a little over 3 years. And remember guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, you guys get IGN News, for the most part, as the awesome commentator. So alright guys, I'm gonna give you guys a poll question. Hold on a second. Alright guys, let me give you guys an opportunity. What's your favorite...
I was just playing the show 21 and it just turned
I was just playing the show 21 and just turned off. Oh, I just think it's ridiculous too, buddy. But other than that guys, my highest likes is 29, top reviews 98, and 113. So, I called Walmart pretty much earlier today, and basically, I told one of the members what happened. So the one that actually answered the call at Walmart was, my coats, pretty much the front end coats a little bit. And, apparently, that's to make sure I don't have a point on my work day, guys. I decided just to take the rest of the day off, to be honest. Even though I was supposed to work 2 to 11, between anything else, but, you know, I was just a little bit confused. I was having a bit of a hard time of but I did the right thing. Told my point what was going on for that. Well, guys, we got experience of 179 and 1177. But other guys, I got most of that resolved in between, so we should be okay. Alright, guys, here's a question for you guys here. What's your favorite PlayStation generation ever? Alright guys, here's a question for you guys. PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4. You're a Diamond Dynasty guy? Oh, nothing wrong with that. Well, the only mode I only close with, Erica, is most likely in the order of playing franchise. You see, the first time I've ever played baseball, it's pretty much ever since I started when I used to have the PS Vita for a long time, but it was actually, you know, it's like you have plenty of options that are really on the table, and like I say, there's plenty of gaming modes, like say franchise, Diamond Dynasty, playing other people around the world, in the United States, or pretty much in the UK. But overall, overall, to be honest, it's not bad. I actually like what they did in between for it. You know, baseball did not come out since the early 2000s back then, so it was actually not a bad of an idea or not of a typical idea in between. So, there was really not much to say the least, really. Well, I know it's not all so much for one, any baseball game that could really bring towards the table. And that's pretty much any other cause in between for it, you know? And it really has some sort of a good taste, any great taste, whether it comes to baseball, hockey, football, foosball, whatever, but it's really anything so much to hold on to. As long as anybody likes to play any sports games, like say baseball or anything else, etc. As long as you like what sports genre you want to do. Remember guys, you guys get news in another a second here. You guys get news in another 10 to 11 minutes. I'm actually at Sony's stream as well. But other guys, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Whatever baseball game you want to play, and a game that's more of an opportunity of a chance. So you guys remember what we did the last time on Monday? As we are hoping to find somebody with a key. So we actually brought the walkthrough with us. So you guys can vote on that poll that I already made months ago, and see if there's anything more to recognize so far today. And okay, let me double check for a minute. Alright guys, right now we're going to be seeing if we can Alright guys, this next one we left off the last time is we're hoping to see what we got going on in between. Like I say, guys, I don't just love what I do, I just do it. But other than that, guys, you know what you're doing, and that's exactly the most important thing people want to see on your channel. Having great content, thumbnails, and banners all together. Alright, guys, is this actually the YouTube poll question that you guys will see in front of you in the live chat? Here's the question. What is your favorite PlayStation generation ever? PS1, PS2, PS3, or PS4? Because I've had that system for fucking pretty much over 6 years. It's actually a very, very legendary system. It's actually in the bottom of my mattress, but it hasn't been touched for a while since... I've actually had the PS5 for nearly 10 months now. It's just about 10 months in the next 2 days, on the 26th, by the Sunday, so, but I will be back to work in between. But I think we might be okay for sure. Well, let's see what happens at the after party today for sure. But yeah, anybody's entitled to their own opinion, whatever sports game you like to play, or whatever game that pretty much, whatever sports opportunity that's more exciting for you guys. Whatever is more experience, what kind of skill you have, and it's all good. But you know what you're doing, and that's exactly the important thing that people want to see. So you guys can vote on that poll. You guys can see news in just a little bit in between, and then again, I think we might be okay. Okay, there we go. So yeah, guys, I'm actually at Sorty's getaway. I actually love Sorty in this group. She's actually astounding. She's actually wonderful, and you know, no, she's good. She's good, to be honest. Plus, guys, you guys can check out Sorty's getaway every 24/7 in the evening. If you guys want to go your channel the right way, not the bad way, but keeping it under control. And okay, so, all right, so this is what we left off last time. So I know, guys, we're hoping to see if we can find a set of spare keys. If we can find a spare keys, guys, we can be able to find one or two things off the bat. So let's see. So, I think what we're going to do, guys, is I think we'll probably get out of this and maybe just find a pair of keys pretty much in the very back of the mansion today. I'm pretty sure that's where the spare keys are. I was trying to figure out where the spare keys were Monday of earlier this week. So we can honestly see if we can unlock that one prisoner that's in that jail cell. But that's actually what we left off previously during the time being, so we'll see what we can really establish on it and see what we can do. Alright, guys, let's get down to it. Let's see if we can knock these punks off the bat a little bit. Keep voting on that poll, guys. You guys can do this in another 7 to 8 minutes or 9 minutes. See what's more is pretty much in between. Alright, let's see what we have in the mix real quick. Guys, can do this in another 6 or 7 minutes. If you guys want a shout out, let me know. Let me ask you guys the poll question again. What is your honest favorite generation PlayStation system that's pretty much the goodest, that is the goodest generation you've ever had, and pretty much have ever had? Is it the PS1, PS2, PS3, or PS4? Bring that in the live chat. You guys can do this in just a little bit. In the live chat, as good as we can grab it, and more compiling. Alright, guys, let's see if we can keep that intact a little bit more. There we go. We got 3 people that are under poison. Let's go for a water bottle on this upper right corner. Get 78, not a problem, not bad. I'm also growing my channel as well on Sorty's chat as well, while we're at it today. Once again, guys, my partner will not be joining us tonight because she's trying to figure out how she can get back in the live chat so we can actually go on her channel much more than we can honestly get to her. So, but we will try to get her back up there as good as we can today, so as long as we can figure out what is really going on in between. So, see how that's going to be expanding for it. Alright, there we go. Keep on drumming that link a little bit. Alright, now, like I said, guys, if I would have worked earlier today, that would have been fine, but apparently, that's another thing too, but, you know, as long as I did not get a point, that's good, you know. I talked to my, funding coach earlier today from Walmart on a call, and, apparently it's gonna be covered to make sure I don't get a point, so that's good. So I am officially, here's the thing, guys, I'm officially off till, Sunday now, so it gives me a little extra time to expand without, below anything on a habitat or anything, so. But then again, guys, we should be okay now, so. It's not the first time anybody else has made, a big mistake or anything. But, everybody can learn from that, and erase that off pretty quick. Alright, alright guys, let's go back down, let's go back downstairs if we can, bring ourselves in this, predicament a little bit. So guys, we're hoping to see if we can find the, pile of, straight keys. I'm pretty sure we can find some spare keys in the very back of the, mansion if we can. I will also jump in with Kevin a little later, once we get that opportunity of the triumphant system, and see what we can really acknowledge for that as much as we can. Alright guys, let's get ourselves out of this predicament, and let's see if we can find the spare keys. Alright guys, get news in another few minutes, in another 2 to 3 minutes. So the game plan for tomorrow, guys, is tomorrow morning you guys will have an episode of, what do you call it? You guys will have a new episode of MLB 21, but the only 2 teams I only manage, guys, is the Tigers, is the Detroit Tigers, and the Nationals. So that will be tomorrow. That will be tomorrow morning. And then I'm hoping to do a new episode of Wild Arms 3 early in the afternoon if I can. As I probably will. See if there's anything else we can expand today too. Wait a minute, can we try to make a decay from that real quick and see if we can, what else we can really find in between. And we'll see what we can really add. Okay, guys can do this in another few minutes, as soon as we find a spare keys. So we're gonna unlock this one prisoner. I'm pretty sure we can honestly get to that too. Well guys, I'm gonna go ahead and scroll a little more down real quick, so we can get some extra news, yeah. Alright, let's go in between right there. Remember guys, it's every 19-20 minutes. Alright, let's see if we can get this one on the right. A spice of our own medicine. That'll be about, how many? 60, oh yeah, 69. 69 is not bad when it comes to good damage. The highest damage I've ever had today, guys, throughout the series today, is, pretty much any good lucky number of damage that does an enemy, like say these 2 for example, or pretty much sticking on a different enemy that's not that hard to begin with. Get a poison on his ass a little bit, very good. See if we can damage the one on the right a little more better. Okay, 44, that's fine. I don't think we should ever be intimidated for that either, guys. But yeah, my opponent has a, so gonna be watching our Tigers take on the winless team that's 0-5. And I told you guys earlier this morning about that today, so. And as far as tomorrow night goes, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be joining my opponent for supper. I mean, I did not be my love's dinner date last week because, well, there was a couple of things that were going on for sure, but not too much frequently, so. Keep voting on that poll, guys. Get those likes up there. Love, support, and respect is 100% key. It's not about what we do, guys. We just have to do it for the entertainment, to make sure we have to act. Alright, guys. With our sufficient, we already had a little over 19 minutes. We're gonna get to some news right now. If you guys have a Twitter, you guys can follow me on Twitter at StayDZactAwesome, the awesome commentator with love, support, and respect all together. When we meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions. to Kevin, Running Egg and Sorty. You guys can check out Kevin every Friday through Mondays.
No.
What do you call it?
This is the right
You guys can check out Sorty's Getaway. Nearly, that's about 24/7 as well. And that's almost pretty much any night you guys can think of. I mean, that's pretty much every 24/7 on the weeknights, because I love Sorty in this group. And, you guys can check her out anytime. And, anything that's following in range today, guys, in this group. You guys can also, tell me when your first and last name information is on Twitter. And also including your numbers too today. My count has been pretty good. Popularity's been pretty good between any popular name. And that's where we can really check in and pretty much see how everybody's doing. And that's the most important, wonderful thing. You guys call me Jack or JD through Titanic, and also from this group too, with no problems intended. You guys can see we finally have a cell key. Nice. Yeah, definitely, we got that right. We can finally rescue her off the bat. But before we do anything else, guys, let's see if we can really heal everybody real quick. To make sure we have a boss fight coming up. And as a matter of fact, guys, we do. We can keep that acknowledged and have the information prepared for it. But on the guys, you guys can let me know in the live chat. You guys call me JD or Jack. My only two capital letters today, guys, is only J and D. J is pretty much the beginning of the first name, and D of the last name. And my numbers today is 824-656-00. If you guys have a Steam, you guys can friend request me on Steam. The name is Zach Dawson 93. But the positive side of it, guys, is there's no capital letters intended, but that's the lowercase. And the only two numbers, guys, this is actually not a big concern or anything, and that is, of course, 93. I was born back in 93. Ever since there were plenty of things that were out. Going forward, as if anything today, and going forward, it's not all too bad. Not much to does in this group. But on the guys, you guys can check out the newest Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy IV. I'm actually going in between on my phone and on my PC through Steam, and you guys can check it out anytime you like. Whenever it catches your eye, guys, you guys will be much more interested. The only Pixel Remaster I did beat the crap out of is fucking the Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy III. But there was actually there was a lot of history that I took care of. So, from start to finish, under my walkthrough, and it was not a problem for sure. But, like I said, I just had to make a couple of arrangements for my party members between the subclasses, the offense and defense when it comes to weapons or anything else going forward. But at least I finally beat Final Fantasy III. It's 100% Christian, thank God I did. So, but I don't know if you guys have a Twitter and a Steam. If you guys like to play sports or music, go ahead and headlight on that. Make it a highlight. If you guys have a Reddit, you guys can check out my buddy Kevin. I actually love this guy. He gives us an opportunity to. You guys already understand, and also Kevin for the most part, and also Sorty's Getaway and Running Egg. I follow the live chat very well. Very well. As much as anything going forward for anything else, you know. But I've still been at Walmart for a little over 4 years, and I just love what I do with you guys. My future fiance for the most part, and pretty much anything going forward. But on that, guys, you guys can do the same thing on Twitter anytime you like. By follow me on Reddit as JD Zach Dawson, as Zach Dawson 93. But on the guys, with love, support, and respect is the most important thing in this group. Is we watch videos in full. You guys can like the videos, support, comment in full. You guys can share me out, tweet me out on Reddit, YouTube, and Twitter. Those are the three important apps you guys can follow me under today. Anytime you like. With no unique weaknesses and tech. So you guys can do that anytime you like. But alright guys, you guys can also vote Atlanta 33 and the Greatest Summit at 14. I'll probably bring back the voting if we ever have an opportunity. Probably in the next couple of days or something like that. But alright guys, let's get to some news. As I normally say guys, oftentimes, with love, support, and respect guys, so we have some news. So we have some news. I most certainly will. So, okay guys, if you guys have ever seen the series called Doctor Who on a TV channel, as you guys can see, Doctor Who Russell T Davies will return as a showrunner. Now, the beloved helm, guys, of David Tennant and Christopher Eccleston over the years, guys, is going to be returning, and that's according to Matt Porcel today too, from through IGN. So, I have not seen Doctor Who, but I have heard it's amazing. But yeah, it's going to be the 60th episode coming up in the next 2 years after next year. So that will be in 2023. So you guys can check out that if you like. Let me look at this article real quick. So you guys can check out that. I haven't seen the damn thing, to be honest, but I have heard Doctor Who is good. Something more to clarify. So you guys can check out that for, if you guys have the time coming out of their schedules or something like that. Hold on, let me see if I can reverse a little bit more. Alright guys, according to Jared Moore today guys, back to the news, as you guys can see, Battlefield Mobile, guys, alpha gameplay leaks online. As you guys see, the game is set to launch sometime next year. We don't know what month or day it's going to be, but I think it's going to be good. But you guys understand, Battlefield 2042, that's just going to be dominating very soon. By the time I pick it up on November 19th for the PS5. That's going to be interesting once we hit that. Far Cry 6 is coming out in a couple weeks, guys. I'm still having one of my peers pick it up in 2 weeks. So we can keep that in mind as good as we can. So that's quoted Jared Moore. I'm pretty sure that's a long article, but I'll look at that real quick. As we're going to be unlocking Franny in just a second with our key. Let's become the rescuer off the bat.
Now come with us. You have a baldy to cheer up.
Yeah, a good way to cheer up something in between. As long as we figure out what's going on with her. So yeah, guys, it's going to be slated to come out in 2022 on mobile devices, but it has not yet received an official release date yet. So you guys can check it out anytime. Back to the news, guys. You guys can see Dune and the Matrix Resurrections and more this year, with time running out on the 50% off HBO Max deals. That's what interested. You guys can check out the newest movies, like, say, The Matrix Resurrections. That's coming out, I think, next year. Or later on this year with Keanu Reeves returning. Dune. I've heard Dune is good. I haven't seen something in between. Oh boy, guys, here we go. Boss time. Actually, not quite. It's not boss time yet. Let's go with Fire Blast on the one left. That's pretty much breathing like a different dragon or a different, kind of like a different monster, like, say, the Chimera. Whatever it could be. So guys can check out that for time running out for 50%. Alright guys, Nirvana's Nevermind. The legendary alternative or rock group by the name of Nirvana, as they get a re-release to celebrate its 30th anniversary. Oh, congratulations to Nirvana for it. I actually haven't listened to a lot of Nirvana, but I've heard they're actually a legendary group. So that's going to be available for pre-order in between. So you guys can check out that, so you guys can relive the performance of the band Nirvana. I haven't listened to their music, but I have heard the music is not bad. Consider towards it. Okay, we're going with Devour. Oh boy. As long as that's not charismatic. Can we try to establish it on him a little bit? Well, can we do Ukraine? No. We already took, well, he already took our power already, so quite a bit. But we can try to pretty much humiliate him on the left. Alright, guys, Life is Strange Remastered Collection arrives and also gets a new release date. As you guys see on the bottom of your screen, as a mark a return to Arcadia Bay early next year, according to Tyra Lyles. I haven't played Life is Strange, but I have heard some good things about it, but I haven't played it in general, but I'm not sure if I would play it yet, but especially whatever comes into good terms. That's according to Tyra Lyles. That will be coming out in the future, beginning of next year. It all depends what they really want to discuss for it. Oh wow, 169. Not bad, not bad. I don't think Waven's going to cause distractions. Especially Christopher, he's still hanging by a thread. I don't know if Wilhelm will have an opportunity, probably not. So let's see, the highest hit points at the moment is Christopher. So we're hoping to get out of his weirdness. So we'll see how that's really going to bring in. Alright, now he's not gonna be out of his stroke, guys. That's the only thing. Come on, I want Crispell and Wilhelm to be out of their positions. But Crispell's not gonna be able to wind the reins a little bit more. But what we really need to do, guys, is heal everybody up. That's exactly what we really need to do. Wilhelm's down to 28 already. Okay, 212, not bad. That's why we have I know we have a little bit more of in between with antidotes, but we still got plenty of healing to bring towards the system if we can, depending if we want to use it. Yeah, we're gonna be in a little bit of deep trouble, guys. Christopher is almost dead. I don't know if we're gonna be able to heal or not. Yes, he's dead. Gosh dang it. Well, if we don't do something now, guys, our ass is gonna be in a deeper pain. That's the problem. So we just have to be a little more careful. Because there's no way Christopher's getting out of that. Come on. I really want to get out of this battle, maybe just try to escape. Alright, thank you. Alright guys, we can really get Crispell out of there now. So we can get ourselves back in positions. Alright, Toxic Gale, I don't think that crap's going to be mentioning for it. Alright guys, you guys can check out the best Bluetooth headphones to pair with your Nintendo Switch. So you guys can set yourself free for it, if you guys are looking to have a good, outstanding copy. Well guys, I'm gonna go for revenge on Firebrand. Oh nice, 476. Holy cow, guys. Like wow, it really has to sing between its part of it. Okay. I'm gonna go have Wilhelm, I think I'm gonna have him heal himself. So we don't have to have much to begin. But I'm gonna have Zance trying to have his bot heal himself. Okay, 236, not bad. So guys are taking self-free, the best Bluetooth headphones. Alright guys, you guys can check out a game that's off for pre-order called Kirby in the Forgotten Land. If you guys are having a strong gears for it. Okay, 66. So you might die in the next turn or something. Damn it. Well, Crystal might hold on a little bit more, depending if we keep everybody in line. Depends if anybody needs to have an antidote inside the system or something like that. Well, Wilhelm's not going to be able to get a good turn, since he's pretty much stunned. Christopher, no. Christopher may have an opportunity, if we have a good chance. Okay, 49. I think we can probably do a bit more than that. Maybe just a little bit. Okay, I think we'll probably start having to heal people. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do right now. I'm gonna go heal Christopher while we're at it. So we don't have to get ourselves into deep trouble. So you guys can see Kirby Girls 3D. That should be interesting. I haven't played Kirby, but Kirby is kind of like that, kind of like this pink creature, but it's pretty much cute inside the franchise, so I don't know if he's compared to Sonic or not, but I'm not sure if these two know each other. But yeah, guys, if you guys want to have an opportunity to check out the pre-order of Kirby and the Lost Land, coming out for the Switch, so that's coming out spring of next year. It's actually going to be a 3D game. Only for the Switch coming out of Nintendo, if you guys will. So you guys can check out that for more details.
Including the whole surprise attack just now?
I thought you were a warrior.
But I'm out of an attack. We finally got these two and a nail biter as good as we can. I'm like, it's about time. We really established something out of it. Former All-Pro, nice.
No. Point taken.
Now,
Point taken.
Let us return to Lucio.
Oh, you're telling me. Okay, we can return to Lucio, but we have to have our... We really need to get out of our wounds. After we had against this battle. So let's see if we can get our ass back up to hit points, and then... So it'll be fine. Of course, we can probably just give it an antidote, too. Alright, good. Alright guys, Marvel is fighting to keep the rights to Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and other iconic Avengers. But apparently, guys, what's going on with Marvel is real simple. The reason why of what's going on is... I'm pretty sure there's going on inside of Marvel. It's according to Matt Kim. So what's really going on is pretty much something inside the system. So, So according to Matt Kim today, guys, Marvel and the heads of comic book legend Steve Ditko are getting ready for a legal battle over the rights of such characters such as, like say, two Marvel characters in between, Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. The Hollywood Reporter did detail that there was actually an ensuing fight over the rights of some of the Marvel's biggest characters, as the heads of comic book creators seeks to terminate Marvel's copyrights over these characters. Like the two I already pointed out about a minute ago. Alright guys, we finally have Franny back in session. So we're about to talk to Lucio. You guys can check that out in just a moment. The estate for that, guys, filed a notice of termination on Spider-Man last month. Was allowed for his under the Copyright Act back in 1976. Now this can only be done, guys, after waiting a set period or for creations assigned to another person or entity. So they're pretty much trying to keep the rights going for Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. But Doctor Strange, the second Doctor Strange movie is going to be coming out soon in theaters.
You really care for
And that will bring back Benedict Cumberbatch for the traditional role for it, the leading character role for it. So we'll see how that's going to go from there. But here's the thing, guys. However, Marvel is fighting back by claiming that these characters that were recently created, currently as work for hire, meaning Ditko created these characters for Marvel under contract. Now, if proven, this would mean that Marvel, not Ditko, guys, is the original owner of the copyright and therefore cannot have the rights over these characters terminated. This is also the same defense, guys, as the DC Comics used when the creators of Superman attempted to terminate the publisher's rights to the Man of Steel. So you guys can already see, Superman is the only Man of Steel when it comes to the DC Comics industry. Pretty much through the comics and also through the series like, say, Smallville. Back when Christopher Reeve was pretty much a pretty much a really good actor over the years compared for what he pretty much recently did, to be honest. So Christopher Reeve was pretty much a badass in between when it was in the first three with as Clark, aka Superman. You guys remember that time being. So
He seems thankful.
that's another thing too, but it all depends.
Hello. How are you doing, Miss Granny?
but that's all good. So the thing about that too, guys, funny enough, Disney has also hired Dan Petrocelli and O. Mavelli, who represented DC successfully for its own legal battle. But it's also similar, guys, where Ditko and Estate is being represented by Mark Toberoff. I think Toberoff, but it's Toberoff as a good correction for it. Who represented Superman creators Zary Siegel and Zal Schuster, and they'll fight in the DC Comics. So you guys can check out that. But remember, guys, so there's going to be sad news coming up in the next couple years in 2023, that some of these Marvel characters could lose their rights to its biggest Avengers coming up in June in 2 years. So sadly enough, it all depends what they're hoping to, what Marvel's looking to do. But I am not 100% sure where they can really bring anything all together. So, I don't know much of what's going on with that, but you guys can bring that towards the table. And with Spider-Man's been with the MCU for a long time. Ever since Marvel signed the rights for that with Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield. Those are the only three that's best known as Peter Parker / Spider-Man. Alright guys, back to the news. You guys can check out a 23-minute video, guys, at this most beloved action RPG of all time, Diablo 2 Resurrected. It's just actually the overcoming, guys, of the insane hurdles of making a 2D game work in 3D. Now the open-ended, guys, design of Diablo 2's classes and the item station system. If you guys are interested for it. I have not played Diablo 2 yet. I would like to go after it soon. But that should have been a good pre-order for the PS5. But I'll probably still get that in the future, maybe sooner or later. Because I have no clue when GameStop will be next. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow or next week. So we'll see what happens at the after party today or tonight. So you guys can check out the excellence of that. Well guys, according to Rosie Knight, we got to check out the poorly animated remake called The Night of the Living Dead. Has no reason to exist. Oh boy, look at the one on the middle on the left, guys. Oh wow. Looks like he has his opening stuff or something.
That's so sweet.
That actually is good to see. Not bad of a cough by Christopher for a minute.
But can you tell us how you wound up down
Now the disappointing anime guy, of Night of the Living Dead remake, it sadly does not deliver. I mean, Night of the Living Dead is kind of like a set of an animated movie or series. You guys should check out the review according to this one person by the name of who was it again? Rosie Knight. If you guys have a good possession.
I knew it.
Ooh.
As we suspected.
Looks like we have our corporate guys.
That woman. Unforgivable. Risa and I
With disrespect or something like that in between the
in the meantime,
the organization for it. You guys already know the beginner's tips and guide for Death Stranding. For pretty much the director's cut. So you guys can check that out. Alright guys, iPhone 13 Pro does not play nice with one of the best iOS mobile controllers. As you guys see the iPhone 13 Pro and the Pro Max of it, as the camera bump is to blame. It's going to Tyler Lyles as well. I have not played the iPhone. I've looked inside of the iPhone 13. We do know for a fact, guys, that the phone is really epic, I would assume. So you guys can check out that involving some of the games like, say, Call of Duty Mobile or something from the Apple Store.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lucio. Come on, everyone.
If I were to get a copy of that sometime, guys, it'll be in the future, but I'm not 100% sure. So I don't know. We'll see. Well, guys, we finally have a little something to adjust. Alright, guys, we are going to go to, We'll look at that in just a second for it. I thought we were hoping to find a boss, but we already did, so they were not a problem. Okay, so right now we are going to go to... We want to head to the university to pick up the tools for Rozo. So that's actually our next location. So let's go and see if we can find the library inside of it. You have to check out what's in each edition of FIFA 22. You say football, I say soccer. Well, I guess it is worth another trip to the sports bar or something. I'm guessing it would have to be too. But I'm not a huge fan of FIFA ever since I played a couple of them in the past. But the thing about FIFA 2, guys, the game itself, between any other FIFA game in the past and present, has been good. When it comes to having 90 minutes plus to make sure you have the goodest team and FIFA history that's in the currency for it, as long as you know how to play good soccer. Alright guys, I'm gonna go for a quick save in just a second. I don't think anybody needs to be healed right now.
I want to record our progress.
But yeah, we're gonna be going for a quick save for a minute. See how we're doing on time. If I can also have a quick supper tonight too. We'll have a good opportunity across inside the state. Yeah, we still got plenty of time, guys. My opponent's not going to be joining us tonight, as I'm going to update the score in just a second. I'm going to put on score stream. There we go. Alright guys, Netflix releases the first poster of the series called Cowboy Bebop. As a new main title, guys, tomorrow. That's actually on Saturday on the 25th. Everything goes well in between and drawing a little more extra attention for it. Especially if there's something something a little more interesting to really add or not much to really establish, but I guess you bring that as well. Well guys, we're hoping to see if we can where the hell we can find the oh yeah, that's the university. We want to go east on that, guys. So let's go down here. I'm guessing it would have to be over here somewhere. Okay guys, we have about 13,020. Could we do a little shopping? Well, I know it's not over here inside this house or building. I guess we can maybe do a little shopping for a minute. Alright, well guys, we'll see what we can find real quick. Okay, how are we doing on other stuff? Well, I guess we can maybe go from here, maybe get about 5. So we can keep it around 7. We already have one that has the light armored boots, and that is somebody in this party. Copper coffee, I think we're fine when it comes to the biggest thing between the two things, guys, which is immunity to stun and speed. Wrist guards, no. I'll probably look at that in just a second. Heavy boots increases speed by 20. But also we had some for magic attack and signet. Sapphire ring, we already have somebody having that. What about the rose ring? The thing about the rose ring, guys, is real simple. Does somebody need that? Okay, let me look at Cris. I'll probably give that to Cris since her attack right now, guys, is 75. Her defense is 73, that'll minus 71. But that would give her magic attack to 66, which does 10% more damage than fire-based attacks. If we go for that opportunity. Let's give it to Cris and see what happens there. Sapphire Necklace. Iron Gauntlet, no. We probably won't jump into that. Healing Zeus, we can just get about 2. I don't think we need to buy as much as we can for it. Let's see. Let me go with one of these for a second. By now we can definitely sell this wood ring, since I don't think there's any more use for it. Okay, Sapphire Necklace brings -5 and Magic Attack +6. So you guys can bring that towards the table. It's going to PD-1-2. So, you guys can check out that. It's coming out on November 19th. If you guys want to check out an inside scoop of that. Yeah, I don't think anybody needs that right now. I mean, we actually do have enough items to say the least. Especially if it's something repulsive or something worth having defense or offense to protect. So I think we should be okay. Alright guys, okay guys, according to PD-1-2 as well, Spider-Man fan recreates classic movie posters. Using only images from the cinematic games. As you guys can see, in cinematic games that's behind Spider-Man, as something to head its way in between. As they respond to graphic designer's incredible poster. Here's the thing guys, posters using only in cinematic games. This is actually the poster recreations. Now what does that mean guys? Let's see what we got in tech tonight. So basically that's also according to PD-1-2. So they're pretty much adding a recreation of Spider-Man 2 for the PS5. It's actually recently the sequel to bring that towards anything going in the plan for so. And we'll see how it's really occurring to that today. Well guys, I think this might be the university, and it is. It really is. So let's see what we can really get. I think what we need to talk to is her or him. By name of Orphan. Orphan or Orphan.
What brings you to me?
Remember that one funny line from the Warriors, guys? Check out this funny line. You see what's to get, Warriors? You see what's to mess with the orphans. That one was not bad of a funny comment between the two. It's actually a little bit a little more laughter, but quite a bit. Just trying to disrespect the main group of any fighting gang. Kind of like the Warriors from the Orphans. This is actually not all too bad for Sir. Alright guys, Animal Crossing. What features do you guys think you want to see them return to the roost? Now roll the roost or wants to take over the roost? If you guys had an opportunity, when that's going to really bring in. Alright guys, we have a few articles left. You guys can check out the review of the Tragedy of Macbeth. A Coen brother throwback.
We just spoke to Lucia.
Guys, it's and that review is from Sedan Adelica or Delica. If you guys want to check out that review, it's kind of like a throwback or something. And actually, it's not bad of a throwback, but I actually do not acknowledge to watch that. So there's really not much to explore with that.
Here they are. Wasn't easy finding anything of
okay, guys. You guys can check out you guys can check out a 5-minute video of everything announced in the latest Nintendo Direct. As you guys can see, Happy Friday is set to expand the Switch Online with a new membership, and also including classic Sega games too. As we have a Cinderellian tools, nice.
Luckily for you, I'm something of an
we can check out these tools too today too. Once we have that observation. Shout out to Volko. She's actually a sweetheart, and she always is in between. So at least it's good that she's doing some good stuff with us in this group. She's also one of our 211 mods. But I haven't seen her in the live chat for quite some time. But as long as she ever has the time to see how I'm doing.
I'm a lot more than just an expert on the ancient Rena, you know.
That says something clear.
Let's hurry up and take these back to Mr. Rojo. I'm sure he'll be delighted.
Mr. Rojo, guys.
The new tools prove helpful.
Depending on what we can do involving the tools that's in it, that's entirely in the back, if we can pretty much appreciate that. Well, guys, one last article, how you guys to figure out how to get into Halo Infinite multiplayer test flights. So that should be also added to multiplayer. Alright, guys, consider yourselves news. Guys, we'll get more news the next time I'm live tomorrow morning for baseball. And then maybe in the afternoon for Cris Tales tomorrow. Remember, guys, I'm going to be back to work Sunday after what happened earlier today, so Walmart and I took care of it to make sure I don't get a point for it, so I already have that. That's already been covered today, so covered, no looking back.
We finally have.
Alright, guys, since we officially have the tools. Hold on. So what we want to do, guys, is go return to Rojo and talk to him, so we can honestly see where we're at. And then Wilhelm does mention something about going to Rainbow Lake. We'll probably jump into that in just a moment. See what else it really needs to be bringing in.
I truly...
Yes, not a problem.
Guys.
As long as it does not sound very nuclear or some normal. Okay, guys, Rojo would be... Okay, Rojo would have to be here somewhere.
I'll be keeping
Okay,
an
that's
eye on
Stanton. I'm guessing Rojo would have to be up top or something. And then it says something about going to the cathedral. Oh, that's a little more nice. As long as it's something that I want to experience and pretty much have a chance to bring. Alright, let's see what we can find Rojo at. Well, guys, we have about 4 to 5 likes. Get those likes up there. My highest likes is 29, top 2 views 98, 113. And just a little over 5 years that I've been on YouTube as king. That's the awesome commentator. So I'm guessing Rojo would have to be out of this town, I would assume. I mean, I think so. So I'm guessing Rojo would have to be... Well, first off, we have to get out of this town for the time being. Depending on where Rojo would be. I think it's kind of like a Mexican or Spanish saying. The one that has the meaning of the word door, which is actually puerta. But you and I both know what that stands for. It pretty much stands for door in between. There's a 4-letter word on it. So, this is actually not all too bad. Okay, what can we find? Oh shit. Let's see where we can find Rojo, guys. I'm pretty sure it's here somewhere.
These strange.
Okay, that's the Strange Ruins. Would that be it? I'm not sure, guys. Let me look at that.
Oh, hello.
I'm guessing that's not Rojo. Yep, ta-ta for now, yep. Some games when it comes to baseball. I actually have a notification for that, and I'm totally fine with that.
Wait, Cris Bell. Weren't we supposed to give
I'm guessing that's more of something that's not really in between. Okay. Let's see what we can find Rojo for a change. I'm pretty sure he's here somewhere. He's here somewhere, guys.
We finally.
Rojo would be...
It would be.
And travel by water would be nice. Not if we have a sip to go through. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go look up Rojo on this one. It's actually pronounced as O-O-H-O, I think. As long as the one that has a good saying, like, say, you know, something in between, like, say, you guys remember this? You guys remember what happened in Spider-Man 3 when Edward Brock Jr. and Peter Parker, played by Tobey Maguire back then, guys. We're hoping to get a photo of Spider-Man. And then this one, and the one that did wonderful by the name of J. Jameson, played by J.K. Simmons. He's like,
No outsiders disturbing the
well, before he can really get a comment, before he can really get a funny comment. So apparently those two were looking to get pictures of Spider-Man, and JJ is like, shut up, get out. He wants to make sure that Spider-Man has his hand in a cookie jar, for any particular reason. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, whoever brings that photo gets them a job. Gets one person a job in between. So that's actually another thing too. Remember guys, it's not Rojo, it's Rojo. Let's see where we can find the location of Rojo, guys. Get those likes up there, guys. See what we can really add. I'm pretty sure Rojo is in here somewhere.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, Rojo would have to be here somewhere today, guys. I'm guessing he or she would have to be here somewhere. So we can see where, so we can actually give him these tools that we obtained already. So, let's see where this person could really be. Once we hit that opportunity. Or use pretty much our chance. Are you Rojo, pal? Oh, that's Douglas. Okay, let's go down here for a minute. Oh, okay, that's Drina. That's Abani. A-B-I-A-N-E, guys, in this group. I don't know which ones it would be under. Especially if we can try to explore a little bit. See if we can establish. So we can try to figure out the location. All we have to do is just maybe explore and see what happens.
Hello, Mr. Rojo.
Oh, there he is. Never mind. I was trying to figure out where he was.
We managed to find you some new
Well, we
ones.
finally got something in between. Now we can honestly give him his tools.
Where did you find these? They're of Sindarian origin and very high quality.
Alright. Wonderful. Wonderful to find those tools from earlier tonight. So I feel a little more grateful too.
We did a favor for a friend, and he was able to
A
track
favor
it
for a
down for us.
friend
Do you think
is
it'll work?
becomes a little more thankful. And it actually is too. There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. These will definitely get the job
Now we
done.
have a little more something to be thankful with.
So you'll fix the shattered mural?
Huh.
My word is my bond. Let's go take a look at it.
Something about looking for the mural. Mural, or pretty much. Well, that's a 5-letter word for that. Let me go back to score stream. My opponent's actually that high school football game tonight, guys. Because the other location is pretty much got water because of the slightest problem, the rain. Which is actually not all too bad, so... At least that crap's not going to be raining till tomorrow. But we're having a little bit more consolation. Alright,
These strange...
okay, since we already gave them the tools, guys, we want to head to... Oh boy, I guess we can maybe head here, I think. I'm guessing it has to be one of the two ruins. Okay, salt mines, I don't know what we're doing in here.
Be wait.
Oh, never mind. I'm guessing we don't have to head in here right now. Especially we can, well, what we need to go to, guys, is go to the cathedral. That's where Rojo would have to be. So that's pretty much the only thing we can go to right now. Especially due to the good facts for it. Excuse me. But we will see what happens at the after party today. Okay, let's go back up here. See if we can get to that cathedral up top. I mean, guys, that's where we'll be at. Since there's really not much of a gut instinct to get to it. Trying to reach a good location for it. I'm not so sure if that's really a cathedral or not.
So...
No. I don't think... This is actually not the one. This is pretty much who we ran into, I think last week. I think it was normally last week, to be honest. So, I don't think there's any percentage point for it. Let's go, I'm pretty sure the cathedral would be here somewhere. I don't know if I don't think that one's it. Honestly, no. Keep voting on that poll, guys. What's your favorite PlayStation generation ever? The PS1, PS2, PS3, or likewise, the PS4? I've had the PS4 for only a little over 6 years. That's actually tremendous. My number one system that had a pretty good record that I had in my hands. Very good opportunity for it.
Yeah. Are you always looking at those papers?
He's always been like that.
Paper after paper,
Do you have
guys.
anything important to say?
Well, we actually found something and we thought you could help us out.
Where did you get that? Yeah. This is the same ruler. I
Oh,
used to have
nice.
when I
Here we
was
go.
young.
That's to bring something towards attention. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I remember I promised her that when
Okay,
I become a great
let's
architect,
check out the other
I'll
scores
help
for a
keep the
minute.
kingdom in a marvelous state.
But yeah, my opponent's actually at a football game with friends and her family out of respect tonight, so
It's never too late.
that is something that's pretty much something I can take.
You may be right. I should honor her.
Now,
then.
right as normal or right as always in between. Whatever it honestly could be, guys. It's not all too bad to begin with. Okay.
Start right away.
That's the spirit, Four Eyes.
Master, do you know
Four
where I
Eyes,
can
nice.
focus?
You cannot go wrong with having to be called Four Eyes or something. That's what Clark Kent said to before the end of the Spider-Man 2. He's like, "Excuse me, sir. You sitting at the bar, looking like dressed as Mario for a minute." It's like, "Excuse me, sir. You're sitting on my favorite seat."
Yes.
You guys remember that one scene back in the late 1980s? It's like, "Come and get it, Four Eyes." And we guys have that one funny scene that these two had, that Clark really had, played by Christopher Reeve in that final sequence. Well, it was actually a little more funny.
I need to research.
And that,
more
like I
about
said,
the
wonderful to say the least.
You all go and get
Not
me some
much
samples from mines.
anything to go
Enough for me
forward
to
with
conduct
that,
the
to be
initial
honest.
research.
Let me check out the other 3 for a minute between scores. No. Let me check out these two. Okay. As we have the sample collector.
Oh, sure,
Ooh.
boss.
No time to lose. This is truly important. Go now.
At least he seems more confident.
Yeah, confident, respectful, and have good stuff in
Sure.
spirit. That's good.
Let's head out to the salt mines.
Alright guys, so next location is going to the salt mines, and we'll see what we can really add to it. We have another 15 to 20 minutes, guys. Keep going in the live chat. Well, while we're at it, guys, I'm gonna scratch my Google Play card now, so I can keep my super chats moving. But the only ones I can do super chats from here on in, guys, is Sorty and Kevin. So I'm gonna go in and scratch my code for a minute. But other than that, guys, like I said, tomorrow morning, guys will have a new episode of baseball going forward. Then I'm not sure what's going on tomorrow night, but I'm hoping to have an episode of Wild I'm Straight early in the afternoon tomorrow. As long as no other crap is, no other stuff is coming up or anything, or popping in. I think we should be okay.
Roho will be waiting.
Alright, okay, the cathedral would be here somewhere. We just need to figure out where it can actually be. That's another thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would be some sort of a different location. And not much to get right towards it. We already took care of a couple of them. One of them was actually inside that crib, going forward, but we actually did a good opportunity for that going forward. The decorations are good between this area. When we go back to the east side. Yeah, I honestly don't know where the cathedral would be. I'm guessing it would have to be outside this town. Even though it's covered in snow a little bit, that's okay. As long as there's really not much to get right into for it. Not much for the course on anything. Alright, I guess we can finally go in here. I'm pretty sure. And this actually is the mines. There it is, guys. I'm gonna go and do one more quick save, then,
We should rest.
We still have some tents left.
Let's save them.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my tents in there. I'm gonna keep that crap in there. But I will do a quick heal on Christopher. Because, honestly, guys, he does have his highest hit points right now, and that's 497. Christopher's at 392, Wilhelm at 368. Which is actually nevertheless, to be honest, guys,
Grisbell, what do you...
these three have good hit points to add towards the status. And honestly, guys, they really do. Alright, can we go in here? I'm not sure the cathedral's up. Oh, it actually is, never mind.
Wait a moment. Have you seen this mural before, Miss Spooky?
I have to tell you guys, the Buki name is a good name for it.
Yes.
Good name for her, or pretty much going forward. Like I said, that name is not bad. Between kind of like a machine and spirit, as you guys see on the upper right of your screen. It's actually not bad of a name.
Tall bird lady. Wait a second. Do you mean Rolf?
As long as there's really not much to establish to it. Okay, 7. No score. No score. Okay.
Yes. No.
I'm just looking at the high school football games that I'm looking at right now, so when it was on my phone.
I'm sorry.
This is actually not all too bad. As long as I can see what the what points that are added between each team.
How very interesting. Let's keep.
But it's all good. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is always key. Meet and greet new people one by one. Follow the instructions through YouTube, Twitter, and Reddit. If you guys want a shout out, let me know in the live chat anytime. My content's been pretty good. Popularity's been awesome, and that's really something to add.
Roho will be waiting.
Actually, that is Roho right there.
You were
Finally.
right.
Okay,
Quite a number on this thing.
I guess we can maybe just try to hold on quite a bit more between the other half and pretty much on a good bet for it.
Do you think you'll be able to repair it?
I told you before, girl.
For fixing some, it's pretty much good. Good for to have something under that. As long as you know how to fix it the right way and not the wrong way or the unprofessional way for it. As long as you have the tools to fix it. Anything that's worth fixing, if as long as you know what you're doing. They have good stuff to build and help. As long as you have plenty of help to bring in. As long as there's anything else for sure, it's all good. Okay, no score. But I won't add this Google Play card right about now. It's pretty much in the 5-0s, so when it comes, despite the fact with Google Play cards, guys, all I use them as pretty much a movie purchase or pretty much only for super chats with Shorty and Kevin. I only do just that. Let me get this code out of the way for a minute. Okay. Let's see if I'm looking at crap slightly. Okay, there we go. 8. Alright, let me add. Okay, there we go, guys. Probably adding 50 on top of that.
It'll be okay.
But I only use it for super chats or anything else compared, but there's really not much to intend or to authorize towards it.
Are you sure, Master Wilhelm? It is a dangerous journey.
Looks like Wilhelm might be up to
Wait for us here,
something to
Maestro.
bring for
We'll
us.
bring you back the minerals for the dyes. Maestro, what did you just agree to?
We're trying to figure out what he... Yep, that's what we're looking at too, guys. We're hoping to go to the one springs called Rainbow Lake. Something that I pointed out earlier tonight. Depending on what we can do on top of that. Depending on the... As long as it's not another cave or some sort of a... pretty much a hazardous place that we haven't been to yet.
How do we get there?
What about asking Paulina? She got us across the ocean. How much trouble could
I
it
think so. Yeah, I think Paulina would be the safe bet to get to the to get across the north. I think that's the only thing we can try to reach. It's 7-0. Get nothing for my Lemonized Tigers. They're on a winless team, guys. They're 0-5. So nothing else yet.
Let us go ask Paulina then.
We have an empty water flag. Nice.
So, Rainbow...
Well, guys, Paulina would be the same location that we've been to previously. So yeah, she's actually where that flag is. Guys, remember that one flag we went to 5 or 10 minutes ago. So she's actually right under here. As long as we have the rifle chance, guys, we should be okay.
It would be great if we could travel by water.
Yeah, I don't think that's the location right there.
These strange rooms.
Yeah, Paulina, guys, would be... I'm pretty sure she's right over here. Yep, that's it, I think. Pretty much that's... And it is. Finally got on the 85% time for it. So we will occasionally take that in mind for it. Okay, 3-0. Those scores are between the former top seed of a football team. Okay.
I don't suppose you bought any new
We'll take that more secure.
Did you?
So look and see if we can maybe ask if we can get to the other side, to the north part of it.
Would you mind doing us another favor?
Sorry about that, guys.
Anything for you, my little peach.
Little Pete's, I actually like the name of that. Little Pete's, Big Pete's, Medium. Or pretty much Small Pete's. But I don't think those two ring a bell, especially calling somebody a Pete's. That's not bad.
I don't think I could make it past the mountains. At least not anytime soon.
But it's all good.
It's just a river, you said? Maybe you can use my shoe. It's big enough to carry you.
Talking about using a shoe, guys. Depending if it'll be big enough to carry. We have the magical shoe, okay.
Make sure to bring it back, though. I do hate to lose anything stylish.
Thanks,
I think we heard about, we can already hear from her on that.
Do you happen to recognize
well, we'll leave that in mind for sure. To make sure there's not really much to handle for it.
Her memory.
Let me look at her.
Something that's stylish, beautiful, and tremendous.
Good morning, sweetie. Aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much an elderly voice of coming out of Buki, guys.
Dressed so
Something that's
nicely.
good and bring balance for.
Unfortunately, as you can see,
She's having a bit of a hard time speaking, but she knows how to speak good English.
Refreshments.
She seems familiar, but
we'll keep that in mind a little bit.
I honestly can't remember much.
As long as it's not strongly recommended.
That's okay. Thanks anyway, Miss Paulina.
Alright guys, we have that Sue. How much time we have real quick, guys? Before we take on supper tonight. We have another 5 minutes. Let's see what we can do here. Alright guys, the thing about the Sue, we can notify a couple of these items real quick. The thing about the sample collector is the thing you have 2 bottles. The one on the bottom left, and a little more that's silver on the right. That makes it a little more big to carry. As long as you have something inside of it, it pretty much has something inside of that. As you guys see, the 2 bottles of amber infused glass. As the properties of this bottle, of these bottles, guys, make whatever the contents you put inside of them behave in strange manners. Strange manners going forward. The other one I was looking for is the Magical Sue. This is actually the Magical Sue from Paulina. The thing about that Sue is a stylish Sue made of marble. It saves its size on command. It actually is 90% perfect to keep it in your pocket, and even better to cross the sea. That would be not bad of a way to contend with, guys. But we won't take it.
Seems like you can use the shoe here. Do you want to use it?
Let's see what we can do with that Sue, guys. Get those likes up there tonight. Love, support, and respect is always 100% key. And also knowledge is power, meaning greet new people one by one, following instructions through YouTube, Twitter, and Reddit. The only person I have on Reddit, guys, is Kevin. That's only just about it. But when I do baseball in the morning, I will say it on Reddit.
Do you want to land here, Crispo?
Yes,
Well, that's the only location we can bring, but still, why not? Alright, let's see what else we have real quick, and then we should be on our way. We have an amber ring. Ooh. Let's look at this amber ring, guys, real quick. But it only takes away the magic attack, and it does increase the attack from 75 to 80. Let's see what else Wilhelm has here. I think we'll probably keep that for now. I don't think there's anything else we can go with that amber ring. I don't think so. I think, and while we're at it, guys, I think we'll probably stop here for the night. But, I'm gonna go ahead and, cure a couple of these, MP and the other stuff real quick. Cure that real quick. And also Wilhelm when it comes to healing. What else do we have real quick? Oh yeah, Rainbow Tea, that's right. And I think we should be good. Alright guys, that's gonna be a wrap for me tonight. Like I said, guys, if I would have worked earlier today, you guys would have not seen me live tonight. But anybody has mistakes of what time they should be able to go to work or whatever, but as long as it's more notified towards notifying the schedules a little bit more and telling them whoever picks you up, picking you up for work or dropping you off for work, it's always important to add. But other guys, that's gonna be a wrap for me tonight. I will be back tomorrow morning. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. You guys will have a new episode of MLB 21 for baseball. I think we're going back to the Tigers, I think. So we'll be back to doing that tomorrow morning, same time, same channel. We will also be doing, hopefully, a new episode of Wild Arms 3 in the afternoon tomorrow. I'm not sure if my pun has to work or not, because, I mean, if he does, her ass is going to be tied between 8 to 4 between Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. I'm pretty sure that would nearly be considered, but I'm not sure. But other guys, with love, support, and respect, if you guys want to catch more, let me look at this set real quick. Let's bring on the money line. I don't want that to frustrate anything for it. But other guys, if you guys want to catch more Cris Tales, Cris Tales will be back Monday morning. Like I said, guys, I will be back to work Sunday, despite the fact from today. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. With love, support, and respect to Kevin, Running Yank, and Sorty. And the more we bring in, guys, the more we all grow together. The rightful way under YouTube guidelines. Meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions to Kevin. Got to check out Kevin, aka Tubichat, but I just call him Kevin, because he's actually a wonderful guy that I hang out with on his streams. Dropping super chats, the same with Sorty, and a little bit on Runny Egg. So you guys can check out Kevin every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. And also Sorty, my girl Sorty, guys, in this group. Every 24/7 on the weeknights. You guys have a Twitter. You guys can follow me on Twitter. It's JD Jack Dawson, the awesome commentator. You guys can tell me your first and last name information in one word. And also your numbers. You guys can call me Jack or JD. How about you guys can call me in between those two anytime. I really don't think it's honestly going to hurt me at all. Anytime you like, guys. Anything that follows with having great content, thumbnails, banners that can really add your own YouTube channel if you like. If you guys have like more than one or two, it's whatever matters. As long as you guys love what you do. With great power comes great responsibility. Getting to know what your content is and what it is about, of what you do on your channel. You guys can let me know. My two capital letters today, guys, is J and D. I've been on Twitter for a little more over 3 years. And I've been on YouTube for a hell of a job that I've been doing since day one. For a little over 5 years. Anytime you guys can bring that towards the system on the trial. But other than that, to acknowledge, guys, my numbers today are my numbers of all time is 824-656-00. If you guys haven't read it, guys can friend request me and Kevin. But more than likely, guys can friend request me or follow me just like we do on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter and follow me on Reddit. The name is Jack Dawson 1993. But the only capital letter today is J. And that's much more going forward between Paces of Virtue instead of rushing and the other stuff you pretty much really, really want to get done. As long as you guys take your time. That's what matters. Having great content, having love, support, and respect on your side, and that's exactly the most important thing to have. But like I said, guys, I will be back tomorrow morning for an episode of baseball. I could maybe do a new episode of Wild Arms 3, but if it doesn't happen, depending if I join my friend for supper tomorrow night, I'll let you guys know in the live chat what's going on through YouTube, Twitter, and Reddit. But other than that, with love, support, and respect, we watch videos in full. You guys can like them, support, comment in full all together, guys. Let's get more likes, let's get more people in here. So we can see what we're up to, and so I can tell you guys what I've been up to. With having great content, loving what I do, I just do it. Because I love you guys. We're always one big part of family, having family members, new friends all together. You guys can also share me out, tweet me out on Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit. And you guys can also add towards a great playlist. So you guys can put your videos, your content, anything that's more, you can put it on your playlist. It's like, say, to be honest, if we have more than 1, 2, or 3 videos on a playlist, don't be afraid to add the videos you guys want to add. That's part of having great content. And it really has something more to add. But other than that, you guys can vote Land of 33, The Greatest Showman at 14. Alright guys, I'm going to be up and out of here for the night. I will be back. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Same time, same channel for baseball. And then maybe Wild Arms 3 in the afternoon tomorrow. As far as the YouTube poll for my IGN tonight, I guess you guys the question. Here's a quick question. What's your favorite PlayStation generation ever? 75% of you guys voted for the PS4. That's good. And 25% voted for PS1. None of you guys voted for PS2 or PS3. It's actually a good margin. Alright guys, I want to say thank you, Erica, my man. Thank you for coming in. Being the only person tonight. Alright guys, I will catch you guys tomorrow morning for baseball. Same time, same channel. With love, support, and respect. And more importantly, guys, be good to one another. Be kind and love one another. You guys have a good night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning for baseball. And keep doing what you're doing, guys, with love, support, and respect. And now it's this power of having great content and thumbnails and banners. You guys have a good Friday night, guys, and I will catch you guys tomorrow morning for baseball. Until then, I'll catch you guys.